Welcome back, my friends, as I bring you another episode of Fond Memories. So this is the 5th episode, and this was a recommendation that I got from my friend, talking about my trips that I had to LA. Alright, you guys, let's get this little episode started. So basically last year, within like the summer of 2011, like August 14th, we had a trip to go to SummerSlam. And if you guys don't know, WWE, pro wrestling, professional wrestling, all that other stuff, in case you guys don't know what the hell that is. So yeah, so basically they had an event here in Los Angeles, and me living probably like, I don't know, a couple miles, because I live in Tustin. Now it was probably, a little bit long trip, it was like 2 to 3 hours, Our Sunday got started off all nicely, our bro comes home, pick us up, and we go eat at our favorite restaurant, John's Place. And we do a little quick prayer before we go off, and like it takes us like 2 or 3 hours just to get there. And then like once we get to Los Angeles, we still had like an extra hour, so he said that let's go visit those little shops. I forgot what they were called, but those little like, I don't know, like those little shops that just like sell that no, not that I mean all the clothes and all the equipment and all the stuff like that. So yeah, we were just checking them out, just trying to see if we could find like a wrestling t-shirt from I think it was for my little bro Ruben. But we were just still looking around, just looking at shirts and stuff like that, and stuff didn't look so bad. And we finished it up until 4. And that's when we were allowed to go inside the Staples Center and go to our seats. And my gosh, I swear, I don't even I can't describe that feeling, because all I remember was from us going to our row, just going through that little curtain and just seeing the stage, the ring. It was just like, wow. It was kind of incredible, because like this is our first time we've ever been to a live WWE event. So I'm just gonna say it right now that since 2003, I've been a proud wrestling fan. Watching Raw on Spike TV, and damn, look at that, barely got that guy. And so watching Friday Night SmackDown and all the other shows that they've put out, I never ever thought that we would probably ever go to a live show. But yeah, it was actually incredible. Before the event started, they had a little pre-match just for us, nothing for the guys who ordered it on pay-per-view. I was satisfied, even though the matches, there were like only like 6 matches. I was still pretty satisfied. They started off with a little tag team match. Nothing much, but it was still something great. All the matches were actually freaking great. The funniest part of the whole event was my oldest brother. He would always get scared of fireworks, because he doesn't watch wrestling, so he doesn't know which wrestler comes out with fireworks. So it just scared the out of him. It just scared the bazonkers out of him, because every time he would try to take a picture or just focus, once the fireworks would go off, he would be just like shaking, just all getting scared. Well, yeah, man, it was actually kind of fun. I'll probably put the pictures up here later, because I'm just doing the commentary right now, but yeah, we didn't take a lot of pictures, which, I don't know, I guess we could have taken more, but we've only taken 9 pictures, but I guess the event was still better. But yeah, still shocked about like surprises of the matches, even though there was just like 6 matches. There was like, there was a girls match, man, I'm trying to remember the matches. Yeah, like the tag team match. Oh yeah, and there was another singles match where Superstar Sheamus and Mark Henry went at it, and freaking Henry threw Sheamus right through the barriers. Hey, that shit was so funny. I swear. Once he got through the barrier, it was so funny. There was like a replay, and it showed this dude, and oh my gosh, you would have thought that like you would have think that he saw someone die, because he seriously had his hands on his mouth. He's doing the oh my gosh, kind of face, and I'm like, wow. I was kind of laughing at that. But yeah, they had a hardcore match. Then, the main event was John Cena versus CM Punk. And boy was that arena erupting with, let's go Cena, Cena sucks, girls chanting let's go Cena, and guys saying, Cena sucks! Ah, shit, there goes my phone. Well, yeah, man. Crazy event. And, just after, I was just thinking, like, it was just, like, crazy, like 3 hours have already passed by. And, we're gonna head off home. I can't remember what happened after, but it wasn't much. Well, oh, well, they did had a little surprise where the title did change at hands like a minute after the match just ended. So Yeah. Well, basically, that was our first trip to Las Vegas. I mean, Las Vegas, LA, man. What the hell's wrong with you? So then again, we had another trip during the same year. By December 2nd, we went back to LA again because it was my birthday gift from my oldest brother. So the whole point was this: that my birthday was on November 30th, and that I haven't mentioned this part, but I was a wrestler. I was in the high school wrestling team in my high school, and on December 1st, you know, I had my first tournament of the second season, and it kind of felt good because I won 2 matches, lost 2 matches, you know, really happy. And then December 1st, we had to go to LA because I guess if you guys don't know, anybody know about seminars or anything there, you know, those little, you can't call them conventions, but like, you know, when you go there and then like they have people talk about like a certain thing. In this case, this one was kind of like talking about, I think how to make money in marketing or some other stuff on like the internet. So basically, it was a, oh, damn, I just forgot the name. But yeah, it was to last for 3 days, so it was to last Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the whole point was just that we're supposed to just teach techniques from certain peoples, you know, certain professionals, and learn tips, hints, and all those other stuff that we could really make it out there. And there was kind of like a lot of people. There was probably like more than like 50, 60 probably. All 3 of us went. My oldest brother, my little one, Ruben, he tagged along because he thought he was actually going along on Friday, but he was supposed to go Saturday, but he did a little, hissy fit, trying to come with us, and it actually did work. So I guess he didn't want to go to school. It was a Friday. But yeah, it was actually incredible. The people there were, you know, actually kind of incredible. You know, we actually kind of like, you know, they kind of like grew on us, even though it was only for 3 days. Friday, we went to LA, then we came back to the house, and on Saturday, you know, we had to wake up early in the morning and just come back. So Saturday was just basically like almost like the same thing on Friday. Wasn't much. We did go on during one of the breaks that we had during the seminar. We went around LA, you know, quickly because our older brother wanted to show us around LA, you know, because he wanted us to be familiar with it. We were close to LAX, so he said, you know, in the meantime, how about we just go over there and you know, just pass around and just see what it looks like. Now I know I'm supposed to show you know some pictures, but I only took pictures on my phone. It wasn't much. Then we came back to the seminar. You know, as usual, just deal with what they had to talk about. Then Sunday was the whole main reason that we came to LA. You know, right after the seminar ended, you know, he said that, you know, the whole point of coming to LA was just to take you to the, you know, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So it took us a long time to get to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We probably spent more than like an hour just trying to find it, you know, asking people's directions and stuff like that until we actually found it. Excuse me. And, you know, it was kind of incredible seeing the people that were there and stuff. You know, you had like those guys who were trying to put a comedy act, or there was that one dude who could just like stand still and just like stay like that for like a minute. And then like I met this one guy right here. He was actually kind of cool guy, you know. We only came about around him because, you know, he's like, take a photo with Mr. Muscle. And then like we were just talking about him, and then like he just came over and just like told me, you know, here son, you know, come over here. And, you know, we took pictures. And it was kind of funny because we were right next to the Jimmy Kimmel Live studio, I think it was. And yeah, and that was just basically it. You know, after we got done of seeing all the stars, you know, went to McDonald's, got a quick bite, and we decided to come back home, and it was Monday, and I had to go back to school. So basically, those were my 2 trips to LA, which were the best. I hope you guys enjoy them. This is JC Tustin, signing out.